BayBay Welfare Trust. Welcome to Mardan. Har kala Rasha, as we say in Pashto, you're always welcome. Mardan is the second biggest city in Pakistan's northwest frontier province and is known as the land of sugarcane and tobacco. It is the home of Yusufzais, arguably the biggest Pashtun tribe in the world. Mardan is rich in history, archaeology, and three important Gandhara civilization sites are located in the district at Takhbai, Shahbazgara, and Jamalgari. Not far from Mardan city is Hund, the ancient capital of the Hindu Shahi kingdom and the place used by conquerors and traders to cross the mighty river Indus on their way to India of yore. Mardan is also the home of the BayBay Welfare Trust, a non-governmental organization set up in 1999 to help the poor and the needy. Its founder Ghulam Nabi Khan belongs to a family of businessmen that owns a chain of gas stations in Belgium and has business interests in Spain, Germany and Pakistan. Ghulam Nabi Khan is one of the 7 sons of the late Kashmir Khan, a wealthy food grains businessman who wanted his children to look after the needs of the dispossessed. BayBay is the Pashto word for mother. According to Ghulam Nabi Khan, it referred to all mothers rather than to his late dear mother. But the trust was definitely launched in keeping with the wishes and advice of his parents, both generous souls gratefully remembered by their children by naming some of the charity projects after them. According to an estimate, the BayBay Welfare Trust to date has done welfare and charity work worth rupees 80 million. Ghulam Nabi Khan's family raised all the funds and continues to provide money to run the growing number of projects, from liberating dehkans or bonded labor from the clutches of their landlords in Sawabi and Mardan, by paying their debts to extending financial support to the destitute and the members of the minority groups such as the Christians and the Hindus. The BayBay Welfare Trust has been gradually extending its activities. A free legal aid center run by volunteer lawyers provides legal assistance to the needy, while a polio center helps patients afflicted by the disease to seek free of cost treatment in Mardan and Lahore. Mass weddings of poor girls are regularly arranged. Medical camps are held and students are given scholarships. A computer institute for girls in Mardan was set up at the cost of rupees 7 million and its monthly expenditure is about 1,70,000 rupees. It has trained a number of girls to learn computers and secure jobs. A skills and handicrafts center for girls with a monthly expenditure of rupees 2 lakhs has enabled 22 girls to obtain employment. The gynecology hospital in Mardan was set up at a cost of rupees 1.5 million and is providing free treatment to patients from Mardan and adjoining areas. It costs rupees 1,50,000 per month. The BayBay Welfare Trust is also running a free clinic in Mardan. It regularly organizes sports tournaments and has paid for the cost of improving facilities at the district jail in Mardan. It also sponsors literary and poetry sessions and holds seminars on important issues. The trust recently established a cricket academy in Mardan and installed 12 hand pumps and several electric water coolers in different parts of the city. Dehkans, bonded labor. A personal tragedy often changes the life of a person. Ghulam Nabi Khan has become a kind-hearted philanthropist when he experienced the kind of suffering that is the fate of so many human beings. He would never have known about existence of bonded labor in our society if some of his missing relations hadn't ended up as dehkans in Sawabi district. The joy of locating an uncle and cousins after more than 3 decades turned into sorrow when they were found to be living like slaves. Their inability to clear their debt had made them bonded laborers at the beck and call of their master. Ghulam Nabi Khan decided to liberate his relations by paying off rupees 1,80,000 that they owed to the landlords. This was the start of a campaign that won freedom and many Dehkan families in Sawabi and enabled them to live a decent life. By paying rupees 9.3 million to their masters, he managed to liberate 680 families from bonded labor. Their debt ranged from rupees 6,000 to rupees 47,000 each. The farmers were unable to pay even such small debts and as a consequence were held in bondage for years, sometimes for 2 to 3 generations. Polio and health care. The suffering of his daughter Sumaira motivated him to start caring for polio patients. As a 9-year-old girl, Sumaira was afflicted by polio and walked with a limp. In 1999, he took her to Lahore to seek treatment from orthopedic surgeon Dr. Mazhar Iqbal Chaudhary. After 2 surgical procedures based on new technology, she recovered so much that her limp was no longer noticeable. His daughter's recovery made him so happy that he pledged to provide free surgical treatment to 1,189 polio patients. He fulfilled the pledge and decided to continue the project. Dr. Chaudhary operated upon 1,189 polio patients in Lahore, lowering his fee to rupees 27,000 per patient on BayBay Welfare Trust's request. Around 25,000 polio patients were also offered consultation at the hospital. The project until now has cost rupees 24.5 million. BayBay Welfare Trust strive to upgrade existing facilities at the local hospital, jail, and other institutions. Operation Theatre at the district headquarters hospital Mardan was renovated and an anesthesia machine was installed in it. Public toilets were built in hospitals. Several water coolers were made available and the children's ward was renovated. The BayBay Welfare Trust also set up a dispensary outside the Municipal Corporation Mardan to provide free treatment to needy patients. The trust also held free medical camps for the poor in the Kashmir Khan Mandi in Hoti Mardan and arranged screening for HBS and HCV patients. Around 2,000 persons were screened and each test cost rupees 800. The trust established the BayBay Gynae Hospital and Maternity Home in a rented building in Mardan on April 15, 2003 to cater to the needs of poor female patients. It was equipped with an operation theatre, labor room, pathological laboratory, ambulance, and medical store. Nearly 45,000 patients were treated at the hospital, which offers round-the-clock services. The project cost rupees 15 lakh and an additional amount of rupees 80,000 was made available to meet running expenditures. Also in the field of healthcare, the trust donated rupees 2,80,000 to the Red Crescent Eye Hospital Mardan, addicts and prisoners care. Taking cognizance of the rising incidence of drug addiction in Mardan, the BayBay Welfare Trust established the cash